Hi everybody, I'm Jessie Stone. I'm the news editor at Smoky Mountain News here in Western North Carolina. This is our very first episode of Bitchin' Wine.
Cheers.
Cheers. These are my lovely colleagues, Susanna Shetley and Hannah McLeod. They're going to be helping me on a new project that we're working on. It's going to be a newsletter. It's going to come out weekly and it's going to be focused toward women. So we are very excited about the project that's going to launch next week. Susanna, tell them where we are today.
So tonight we're at the beautiful Beau Stu's Wine Shop and Restaurant and in downtown Waynesville. And we are enjoying a lovely Viognier from South Australia. And this is a fabulous place if you've never tried it. Thursday through Saturday they have wine flights and small plates. And so we're happy to be here.
The wine's good. Delicious. So to tell you a little bit more about our newsletter project, I had this idea maybe at midnight one night a few months ago to have the Bitchin' Wine segment included in our women's newsletter. And we decided to launch it in August in celebration of the centennial anniversary of the 19th Amendment being ratified. It was ratified in 1920 on August 18th when Tennessee was the final state needed. It could have been North Carolina, but it wasn't, and actually North Carolina didn't pass the amendment until 1971. It's kind of depressing.
Very depressing.
So our very first newsletter, which will launch next week, will be focused on the 19th Amendment. We will have stories about women's voting rights and historical figures in Western North Carolina who were very much a part of the suffrage movement. We will talk about the status of women's voting now and how many women actually participate in the system. So I couldn't think of two better women to assist me in this project. I think we are all in very different phases of our lives. I just turned 35. Hannah's in her 20s, and Susanna just hit the big 4-0. So we will bring a lot of different perspectives and voices to this newsletter. I'm very excited. So Hannah, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
My name is Hannah. I graduated from App State about 2.5 years ago where I studied Spanish and history. Since then, I've been traveling, and now I am the newest member of the Smoky Mountain News. I'm so glad to be a part of this team, and I'm most excited to be a part of this women's newsletter because I find that spaces where women's voices are lifted up and heard are spaces where I find growth and change and progress seem the most possible. So I'm very excited to be a part of creating this space.
And I am turning 35 this month. I said I'm already 35. I'm not 35 yet. I've lived here for 8 years. I have a husband, Matt. We are musicians. We have 2 dogs that we love. I have always been a women's advocate and pushed for women's rights. I have led a women's organization here in Waynesville, Women of Waynesville. We help raise money for women and children in our community. So I am very excited about the opportunities that this newsletter will bring to our community.
And I'm Susanna, and I'm the one that's the big 4-0. And I'm mom to 2 boys. That's probably what I'm most proud of. They are 8 and 11. And back in 2012, I started a mom blog, and that's sort of when I entered the digital space. And since then, I've really been a voice for moms and just tried to be an encourager, like through my writing and marketing. At the Smoky Mountain News, I wear a lot of hats. I work in the digital marketing component of our company, and I also am a columnist for the newspaper, and I don't know, I work with a great team of people and a great team of women, and I'm very excited about this new e-newsletter because I just feel like it will be another platform for us to really highlight women's voices and women's issues and just really promote women because we're pretty amazing.
Yes, so please stay tuned. Visit our website, SmokyMountainNews.com, and enter your email to sign up for the newsletter. We're not telling you the name of it yet. We're going to keep it a big surprise until the reveal. But please go sign up so you can keep up with us. Follow us on Facebook, where these videos will also be posted. And next week, I'll be interviewing my good friend Jordan Israel. She's a local lawyer here in Haywood County. We will be talking about parenthood and this pandemic and trying to be a professional in the midst of all that. So until then, cheers.
Cheers.